Hello my dear friends, so welcome back, welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. Today in this video, let's try to understand the Capricorn Rising sign. Who are these individuals? What are the transformations that are seen through their 7th house of their marriage, ups and downs in their career environment? What are the karmic lessons that are connected with their 8th house? Everything related to Capricorn Ascendant I'm going to cover up in this video. See, if I talk about Capricorn people or Capricorn Rising, these individuals are very time constrained people. Also, these people are very fearful of losing their time. Like they are having that kind of a proper schedule in their mind. Okay, this minute to this minute I have to do that thing. This time to this time I have to do that thing. So they are having that kind of a proper, that fixed path in their life. Because Capricorn, it is a fixed sign. And in order to move with the fixed sign or fixed ascendant, you must have to create some kind of a mental stability in their life. And that is the major challenge that is present in front of these individuals. Also, it is ruled by planet Saturn and it shows some kind of a mental restrictions and boundaries in their life. Although these individuals are very mature in their life, like at the age of 25, these individuals think like a 35-year-old person. So although a lot of maturity is present inside their mind, but still Saturn here creates some kind of a boundaries and restrictions around their brain. And they cannot think outside that kind of a boundaries. Also, it becomes very difficult for them to change according to the new environment. Like adaptability wise, it is going to be a bit complicated placement. Also, regarding their 2nd house, it is ruled by the sign of Aquarius, and which is again ruled by planet Saturn. So here, the sign of Aquarius in the 2nd house shows delay in the savings up to the age of 30 and 35. After that, these people, they tend to save huge amount of money in their life, but before that it becomes very difficult for them to save even a penny. Also, like one major disturbance that is seen with the sign of Aquarius, it is lack of self-confidence in the childhood days. Because when they grow up in their initial childhood days, Saturn, it is a very cold and malefic planet. So it shows some kind of a restrictions, mental boundaries, or some kind of a struggles that are connected with their childhood days. It may be struggles related to the education, financial field, or any other thing that is seen from 2nd house. Also, regarding their 3rd house, it is ruled by the sign of Pisces. And Pisces is that deep watery emotions. So these people, they find very connected when they do some kind of a short distance travels in their life. Like if they are traveling from one location to another, then they will find that kind of a mental peace. Also, like these people are very spiritual and very philosophical in their approach. Like while they speak, while they communicate with you, they are having such kind of a spiritual belief system, that ideologies that are present behind their communication. 3rd house represents their siblings as well. A lot of siblings or none of the siblings. It especially depends upon the placement of the Jupiter. But the sign of Pisces shows some kind of opposition of ideas with their siblings as well. Like their philosophy of life is completely different and their siblings think in a different direction. So that kind of a scene, it is connected with the 3rd house. Regarding their 4th house, it is ruled by the sign of Mars, that is Aries. And Aries, it is a fiery element. So it shows some kind of agitation, mental frustration that are seen in their home life and in their homeland. Also, like 4th house represents their happiness as well. So the happiness part is somewhat absent in their life. Because whenever any fiery element comes in your 4th house of happiness, so it shows the happiness part is very short you get happy for the very short duration of time. After that, you again get sad, then again get happy. So that kind of a situations are seen. Also, some kind of fights related to money and monetary gains that are also seen in their family life. Because Mars, 2nd sign, that is Scorpio, is in the 11th house. So it shows some kind of a fights related to money and monetary gains in their life as well. Regarding their 5th house, it is ruled by the sign of Taurus. And Taurus, it represents some kind of a financial independence sign. So these people in the later on in their stages, these people acquire that full understanding regarding the money and the monetary world as well. Also, 5th house represents their bachelor's degree as well. So here with the support of planet Venus, because it is the earth element and earth represents some kind of a stability and hard work. So these people, they put lot of hard work towards achieving that kind of a bachelor's degree in their life. Also, like 5th house represents their intellect as well. And Venus, it is a very creative planet. So that kind of a creativity is always connected with their brain as well. like they are having that kind of a creative ideas in their life. Also, like fifth house, it is their fun life as well. So like these individuals, whenever they get completely fed up in their life, they look towards the fifth house activities for like especially playing with the kids and how to entertain themselves. So that thing is very, very beautifully connected with their fifth house. Regarding their sixth house, it is ruled by the sign of Gemini, that is planet Mercury, and it is a very, very clever planet. Although like these individuals are not very clever, but they attract that kind of enemies in their life who are going to be very, very clever. Also, sixth house shows their day-to-day activity, their like whole routine. So in the whole routine, they need some person to communicate with them, like that kind of a strong urge that is present inside their heart to live in a very sociable kind of an environment. Because the sign of Gemini represents some kind of a communication. So these people are very communicative in their day-to-day life as well. Like this thing happened, that thing happened, that thing happened. So that kind of activities are seen in their sixth house. Also, sixth house shows your loans and debts as well. So if Mercury is not well positioned in your chart, please stay away from taking loans in your life. Otherwise, it becomes very difficult for you to acquire mental peace. Because here the waviness of the Mercury, it creates a lot of unexpected results in your life, especially related to the sixth house, that is loans and debts. So before acquiring any loan, please at least think twice or thrice before doing that kind of a thing. Regarding the seventh house, it is ruled by the sign of Cancer, and Cancer represent that kind of a very deep and very intense emotions. So these people, they acquire that kind of a life partner in their life who is going to be very, very emotional. Also, fourth house, it represents originally their mother as well. So some kind of help from the mother is always being present in their life, especially in terms of dealing with the relationship aspect. Because mother act as a guiding light in their life in dealing with the seventh house related activities. Also, seventh house shows some kind of a business partnerships as well. And with that kind of emotions present in the seventh house, it becomes very difficult for these individuals to go in a partnership business. Or even if they go in some kind of a partnership kind of a business, they will not able to think logically, because here the decisions are going to be totally based upon the emotions. And whenever in the practical world or in the business world, you tend to make decisions based upon your emotions, 100 out of like 100 times you are going to get failed in your life. So that thing is going to be very, very critical. Also, seventh house shows some kind of a partnership as well. It may be business partnership or some kind of a partnership in the marriage. So that kind of emotions are always present in their mind, and especially that is affecting their ascendant as well. That emotions are directly going towards their first house as well, and that thing is controlled by planet Saturn, and on one hand it is planet Moon. So it shows some kind of a difficulty in the relationship or in the married life. Especially in the initial stages, it becomes very difficult for them to adjust with their life partner, because Saturn don't know anything regarding emotions, and Moon don't know anything regarding how Saturn works in their life. So that is bit a difficult placement. But although like after the age of 24 and especially 35, after maturity of Saturn especially, these like any bad impacts, they are going to be very nullified in their life. Also regarding their 8th house, which is ruled by the sign of Leo, and here the karmic placement is seen with this kind of placement, because Leo, it is represents their self-confidence. So whenever like Sun goes in the 8th house, it shows a lack of self-confidence in their life. And these people, they are having some kind of a karmic relation with their father as well. Because whenever Sun goes in the 8th house, it shows sudden ups and downs in their father career life as well. Also, these people are having that kind of a very constrained or very strict kind of a relationship with their father. Because at some point they like their father, at some point in their life they don't like their father. That is kind of a very bit of a complicated situation. Also, 8th house shows some kind of a sudden ups and downs and secrets as well. So whenever Sun is posited in the 8th house, it tends to burn out each and every secret of their life. And at some point in their life, like, some people are fearful, like, oh my goodness, my secrets are going to come up. These are the individuals who don't have much secrets in their life. And whenever Sun is posited over there, it is highlighting that secrets as well, or burning that secrets of their life. Also regarding their ninth house, it is ruled by the sign of Virgo, and it is a very intellectual sign. So here these people, they strive towards, especially if Mercury is well positioned, they strive towards acquiring the higher degree or higher degrees in the technical field, especially because Virgo, it is a very very smart planet, Mercury. Also the sixth house, that sixth house energy, whenever goes in your ninth house of the long distance travel as well, it shows some kind of a restrictions in the long distance travels or in taking the long journeys. Earth element, it is a fixed element, so like it become very difficult for them to plan the journey to some other nation or some other country. So that kind of a difficulty is also connected with the ninth house, because earth element shows some kind of a restriction. It is a fixed sign and you cannot move then to some kind of a long distance travels. Also ninth house shows their spiritual belief system as well. So their spiritual belief system are highly shaped by with their intellectual power as well. Their teachers and gurus are also seen with their ninth house. So they are having that kind of a communicative behavior or that kind of a most analytical behavior, or they are very critical about thinking about how to deal with gurus and teachers in their life. Also regarding their 10th house of their career, that is a very important house regarding these individuals, because here it is ruled by the sign of Libra, and Libra shows some kind of a balance, and here it becomes the real challenge that is present in front of their life, how to balance according to the sign of Libra. Because on one hand, if you look at these individuals, they are very practical and very straightforward individuals. They don't know how to be what is diplomacy and how to behave in that situation. So especially in their career environment that is ruled by the sign of Libra, these people find it very difficult to go along with the other individuals, because on one hand they are very straightforward, and in the politics of the company especially, or politics in their career field, it become bit a challenging placement. But yeah, with the passage of time, like after the age of 35, everything is going to be set out in their life, because Saturn only give hardships till the age of 35. Before that, it will calm down its energy and provide you everything which you require in your life. Also the sign of Libra, it shows some kind of a diplomatic character. So initially these people, they don't know anything regarding diplomacy and diplomatic character. But with the passage of time, with the learnings, new techniques, these people, they tend to become very successful in the career field as well. Like the Venus sign Libra is having that quality who can especially sustain in the 21st century. So that thing is very excellent in their 10th house. Also regarding their 11th house of their incoming gains, it is ruled by planet Scorpio, that planet Mars. So the energy of Scorpio is very high in the 11th house, and these people, they strive towards acquiring more and more monetary gains. Also these people, they adopt the secretive ways for acquiring money as well, or they are having that kind of some secret source of money that is seen in their life, which not many individuals know. Because here try to understand one thing, it is again a watery sign. So their emotions are also connected with the money and wealth as well. Like if they are acquiring a huge amount of money, they are emotionally very stable. But if at one point that monetary gains are not seen in their life, then these people, their peace of mind will go completely haywire. Also like the positive and negative side of the 11th house, we must have to see, and it based upon the planet Mars in their birth chart. But although like it is a very good placement, whenever any malefic or any impure sign it is posited in your 11th house, especially if living in the 21st century, they know how to sustain in the present day and age, how to sustain in this lifetime. So that is excellent placement. And regarding their last 12th house, it is ruled by the sign of Sagittarius. And here their second personality come into play. Like from the outside, they might look like Capricornian individuals, but from the inside, their inner potential, that is the sign of Sagittarius. That spiritual person, very spiritual, that who are having that kind of a spirituality present inside their life or inside their mind. That kind of a thing, it is seen from their 12th house. Also, these people are very charitable as well. Like if they see some person in pain, then they will donate money or some kind of a things as well. Also like the sign of Sagittarius, it is a fiery element. So especially with the like these kind of a placements, if Jupiter is not well positioned in their life, then they tend to lose a huge amount of money as well by doing charity or that kind of activities. But if Jupiter it is well dignified, then it shows like these people they try to save a lot of money as well. Because the main reason I told you the savings are delayed in their life, that is seen through their second house, it is only because the sign of Sagittarius it is positioned in the 12th house, and that financial understanding is completely leaked out after of their from their 12th house. So that is the main reason behind the delay in their savings as well. So that's it guys from my side in this video. I hope you like the analysis. If you have any queries regarding your birth chart, regarding your ascendant, rising sign, or any other marriage or career consultation, please shoot me an email. I will respond you back within 48 hours after receiving your email. So till then, subscribe my channel below and hit the like button if you really enjoyed this video. I will meet you very soon in the next video. Bye bye and take care.